What's up, Ravens Flock? I'm Cassie Calvert, and we're back on Facebook Live. Today, I am joined by Tyus Bowser. We're checking in with him for the first time this offseason. It's been a little bit of a weird offseason. What have you been up to?
Oh man, I've just been trying to stay busy. Just been working out, getting with a few of our guys that's here in Houston, just doing some field work, and just trying to stay out of the way of people. It's a little rough out here, so just trying to keep my space, stay as healthy as possible, and just continue to work.
Sure, yeah. So, actually, you talked about working out with some of the Texas guys. What were your thoughts on another Texas guys this week? Patrick Mahomes just came out with that new contract. What did you think?
I was happy for him. We grew up together, so we played against each other in high school, middle school, all of that. So it was just good to see, a fellow East Texan uh, make a big move like that, and I'm definitely happy for him.
Sure. All right. So you talked a little bit about what the virtual off season has looked like for you. Wink actually went through and had a bunch of really cool speakers come in and talk to you guys. Did you have a favorite that you guys had come in?
Oh man, it was a lot, but I would definitely say Sage Steele, John Calipari. I think those are probably like my top two, along with like Ray Lewis. Those three people, they just stuck on to me. I was able to just pay attention to their lives and how they go about stuff, just, team camaraderie and just how to be the best player, be the best teammate that you can be. So I thought those three were definitely like great speakers to have.
Sure. Had you ever heard from Coach Calipari or Sage before? I know Ray comes through a lot, but what about those
Mhm.
two?
No, not really. I mean, I see Sage whenever I watch ESPN. I'm a big basketball guy, so I definitely watch Kentucky and what he's done to that program there. So it was definitely awesome. It was definitely cool to just see them, speak to us. I was able to ask a couple questions and just being able to get that one-on-one convo. I thought that was really cool.
That is really unique. It is cool when you see someone like that you see on TV every day, and then like you go to like
Yeah,
even a game, seeing people like that on the sidelines. It's pretty neat.
yeah, I
Um,
was like starstruck, man. It was cool.
People think that like you guys are the stars, but it's cool for you guys too. I love that. All
Yeah.
right, we'll take our first fan question from Tyler. He said, "Are you excited for what the linebacking group is going to look like this year?"
I am. I think it's going to be a really good group of guys. We had Pat Queen come in, and we had the chance to be able to see him through Zoom and just being able to talk to him. But definitely excited to get on the field with them guys and see what we can do this year. So I'm definitely excited.
What is that like for kind of the rookies and the new guys like Calais, Derek Wolf? How have you guys gotten to know them virtually? Since usually at this point you would have been in the building together for a few months.
Yeah, just when we start meetings, he just likes to just talk about different stuff, just talk about whatever news that's going on in the world, and we just talk to each other, just try to get some type of connection with each other since we're not able to be around physically. So just being able to talk through them, I was able to look at the Pass Rush Summit when Calais was there. He was one of the hosts, and just being able to hear him just his intelligence of the game and being able to pass rush and stuff. So it was definitely cool being able to see that side of him. But it'll definitely be good to see him physically, be around him physically.
Right. That's really neat. For people who don't know, what is the Pass Rush Summit?
Von Miller pretty much came up with it as just a little activity for pretty much all of your pass rushers in the NFL, college, even high school. Guys to be able to learn from the pros, learn from the elite players on how to rush, what to look for, how to dissect different pass rushes and working on different moves. And you learn from those guys. You learn from you know pass rush coaches and just see and get to pick their brains to maybe and potentially help you elevate your game too.
Right. That's really neat. So even as a professional, you're there with college guys, high school guys, and you're still learning.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think it's definitely a great idea. He's been doing it for I think past 3 years, I believe, but he's just done it more physically with everybody
Right.
around. But because of the COVID, he just did it on Zoom. So I thought it was really cool.
That's really neat. All right. From Rory, he said, "What are your personal goals for the season on the field?"
Personal goals, I definitely want to get in the 10 sack club this year. Want to be a Pro Bowler this year, and ultimately win a championship. So I would say those are main three goals that I want to accomplish during this year. So
I hope
praying on
all
it.
three of those happen.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
One of my favorite things from this off season was when you surprised your mom with the car. What spawned that? Her reaction was incredible. If you guys haven't watched that, it's on Tyus' social channels. But what inspired you to do that for her?
She's been needing the car for a little bit now. The car she has kind of been breaking down or whatever, and she always used to tell me what kind of car that she wanted. So, I try to ask a couple questions without giving it away, and I'll ask, what color, what what type of car, because there's like three different styles. So, just taking notes, and then I was able to be in Houston, and my cousin Brianna, she helped me out to find dealerships, find spots where I can get a Range Rover from, and I was able to find one at a good price with good mileage, and it just worked out. So it was definitely great to see her face, just seeing how surprised she was. I didn't think I was gonna get away with it because I know my mom is the one. She asks all these questions, then she go out and go and buy her own self, So I was able to make it happen. So I was good with that.
Parents are like that. They're always hard to shop
Yeah,
for because they want something and they go get it. So did you
exactly.
pick the right one for her? Was she happy, completely happy?
Yeah, yeah, I did. She was like really happy about it. And what's crazy was when we was in the car and she was just looking at the inside, she was like, I was literally about to go and buy me a car like anytime soon, like this upcoming week. So I was like, man, it worked out well. I was able to get it just in time before she made the move on her own self.
That's so special. I love it. All
Yeah.
right. Our next fan question from Ingraven. What is the biggest thing you want to improve on at this point in your career?
Just consistency, just being able to, be reliable on any downs. And my pass rush, being able to get to the quarterback consistently, whether it's hits, pressures, sacks, whatever it is. And then just being a leader, being able to open my mouth more, knowing that this is my fourth year. You got younger guys that, look up to our vets, and we're a young team. So just being able to just talk to the young guys, especially like in our linebacker group, outside linebacker group, just being able to be vocal and teach these guys and help them elevate their game, the best way possible. That's definitely what I want to improve on.
The offseason is, or excuse me, the offense is very similar from last year, but you guys have added a lot of pieces on the defensive side with Calais that we talked about, Derek Wolfe, Patrick Queen, all the new rookies. How has that been kind of gelling with them on a virtual offseason? And what do you think that together that defense can accomplish this year?
It's been a little different just because of Zoom and you're not able to be there physically with them and talk with them and vibe with them. But we've definitely been able to communicate, just any type of conversations. We just talk with each other, try to get to know each other. But I think just overall, it's going to be a good year. Just you got guys who want it, you got guys who are hungry. Their mindset is on a whole nother level, and they know the pieces. They know what we have on this team to be able to make something happen this year, and they're definitely with it. So I think I'm excited for them guys. I'm ready for them to be on the field and see what they can do in this league, and sky's the limit for them.
I think we all are. It's cool too that this coming into this season, all the new guys are so excited to be a part of this team because you guys were so exciting to watch for everyone else last year. What is that like to have that like excitement when new guys come in? It's not something that's always the case when a guy joins a new team.
Yeah, it's good, especially when you got good pieces. Derek Wolf coming in, Calais. You got guys who are adding on to what we've already had,
Right.
and just being able to be around them and just see the potential what we can actually do this season, and along with the hype too. It's all exciting. We block out the noise, whatever they say outside, because all that matters is what you do on the field at the end of the day. But it's definitely cool to see that we're in the picture now. It's good to see that people are talking about us, and we're going to do our best to make sure that whatever they're saying happens when we get on the field.
Right. This year it's more like prove them right versus prove them
Yeah,
wrong.
exactly.
All right, we'll take another fan question. This one's from Charmaine. She said she can't wait to see you play. What are you going to bring to the game? Do you have a signature play or moves? Got like a celebration or something?
Oh man, I don't wanna throw out too much stuff, man. I like to surprise everybody with it. So I got a couple moves in mind. I've been on social media. Whenever you got so much time on your hand, you're able to see a lot of different stuff, different moves, people, all these dances that's on TikTok. So I definitely got a couple moves in hand, but got to get to the quarterback first. So we're going to make it happen.
I like it. All right. Speaking of getting to the quarterback, we had a question from Josh. He's wanted to know, you talked about wanting to get that 10 sack number this year. He asked, how important is to you to get that sack number up, be in that sack column to show your production on the team?
Oh man, just the trust and, that the coaches have, the players have in you to go and make that happen. And, I go and work out hard every single practice, do whatever I have to do to, go against the best tackles that we have, and just showing them that I can go out there and play and that I can go out there and make plays. And that's all I want to do. I just want to help this team win in any type of way, whatever way I have to do it, I'm gonna do it. So I just want to, build on what I did last year. I think I had a solid season last year, and just want to build off of that and continue to get better.
All right, we're going to take one more fan question before we wrap up because I really like this one. It's from Garnet. He said, how does it feel to be the only one to successfully tackle Lamar when you were at Houston?
Oh, man. I actually feel good, man, because what I've been seeing on the field this past year, people on highlight films, and it's just ugly. Broken ankles, diving at the ground when there's nobody there. So, being able to play in my senior year and just finally getting to him, it was good. So I definitely feel happy about that. I'm not one of his guys on this highlight film.
Have you brought that up ever?
I brought it up when he got drafted. So I had posted a post just welcoming to the team, and I had me doing a little move. He was just on the ground like man, like it's been a long day. But I was just like, it's good to see you on the field. It's good that you're on my team, so I don't have to tag you. So yeah, that was it. That was good.
Right. No one wants to be that guy on SportsCenter the next day just grabbing at air.
Exactly. That's the last thing you want to be on right there.
Thank you so much for the time, Tyus. This was great. The Ravens Flock really appreciates you, and we will see you guys again while I'm back on Facebook Live.
Appreciate you having me. Ravens Flock. Let's get it.